It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, now we have the long-anticipated debut of this talented freshman quarterback. Can he begin to build his legacy in his very first ball game?
Wow, so much build-up and hype. So excited to see what he can do. First snap in his college career. Let's see if he can settle in and just let his natural instincts take over.
Breaking free at the 35. Stop right near midfield, and it'll be a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. The back's got him. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Looking to pass this time. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the toss play, runner moving left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's the gift of having a running back with this kind of speed. Forget about worrying about the inside of this defense. Get to the edge, use his speed, and walk into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program group throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, pass caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to make a play deep downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. There's the handoff. Breaks free. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. A short completion of the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Not able to connect. Incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the catch, And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch! And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to chuck it again. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And he's got it at the 15. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And the Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fire to the right side, complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a...
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the quarterback keeps it here. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They're going to run it. Fights through the tackler.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Murphy. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Gets into space at the 50. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. One more play before they head to the locker room. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And they get the second half started with their running play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The receiver makes the catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It's the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Delivers quickly to the left side. Hunt in the open. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Georgia 21, Ohio State 10.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Going for his running back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Trying to convert with a sneak. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And this pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. they'll run it on the toss. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Using his legs. It's Meadows. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Completion makes it second down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Short completion. A third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. QB bootlegs here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
On first down, it's play action. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Cut quickly. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. There's contact on the throw. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. A big defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And the wideout goes in motion. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And it's caught. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds an open target on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.